I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Doria. Doria Hughes. I'm a Cambridge resident and a professional storyteller, and I would like to tell you a story from Haiti. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was Tonton Chien and Neveu Chat. Tonton Chien is Uncle Dog, and Neveu Chat is his nephew, the cat. And the two of them, dog and cat, lived together like family, because back then they were all friends. So they lived in the same house together, and they worked together in the fields. They ate their meals together, they had their free time together, and they enjoyed each other's company. Now one day they saved up enough money from selling the sugar cane that they harvested so that they could go into town, sell the sugar cane, and buy a nice big pot of butter. And Tonton Chien, who was the older of the two, he explained to Neveu Chat, the cat, he said, we're going to save this pot of butter for Sunday dinner, and that will be for our special meal that we have on Sunday nights. And Neveu Chat said, okay, that was all right with him. But in the back of his mind, the cat was thinking, that butter looked real good. And Neveu Chat, nephew cat, kept thinking about ways that he could get some of that butter for himself. So they brought the pot of butter home, and Tonton Chien, Uncle Dog, took the big pot of butter and he put it over in a corner where it'd be nice and cool, and he covered it over with a fresh, clean banana leaf so there wouldn't get any flies in there. And he said, all right, we'll save this, and in a few days it'll be Sunday, and then we can enjoy some of that butter. All right, well, so the two of them went out that day to the fields as they always did, and they worked fields where they grew their sweet potatoes and their sugar cane. But the whole time, Neveu Chat, nephew cat, was thinking about that butter. And finally he thought up something that he knew would give him just the excuse he needed. So he went up to Tonton Chien and he said, oh, Tonton Chien, you won't believe it, but I completely forgot. I promised that today I would go into town and be godfather for a family of chickens that just had a little chick, and they're going to be christening the little chick in the church, and they needed someone to be godfather, and they asked me, and it's a great honor, and I didn't want to say no, and I almost forgot, and it's time, I gotta go, and I'm really sorry. Is it okay if I go? And Tonton Chien, Uncle Dog, said to the cat, well, no, it's okay, I understand. You know, if this is a great honor that you've been asked to be godfather for the little baby chick. So, you know, you go and do what you need to do, and I'll work in the field here alone, and then you come back and join me when you're done. Well, this is all the excuse that Neveu Chat needed. So that wicked cat went down the path like he was going to town, but as soon as he got out of sight, he zipped around the back of the house, and he came in through the back window, and he went right for that corner where the pot of butter was. And don't you know, he took off that banana leaf and he ate a whole bunch of that butter, like a third of the butter in that pot. And then he cleaned off his little whiskers, and he cleaned off his paws, and he put back that banana leaf like nothing had happened. And he went back out the window and around, like he just kind of came down that path like he'd been coming back from town, and back he went to the field, like, you know, he'd just been to town, and there he was back. And Tonton Chien, Uncle Dog, said, oh, Neveu Chat, how did it go? How was the christening? Oh, wow, the christening was wonderful. It was just beautiful ceremony, fantastic. And Tonton Chien says, so what did they name the child? Your godchild, what's the name? And Neveu Chat thought, they named her Well Begun. Well Begun. And Tonton Chien said, oh, that's a little bit of a peculiar name for a child, but, you know, congratulations, that's wonderful. You are a godfather. It's a great honor for you. Well, the two of them worked in the field for the rest of the day, and all was well. So the next day, Tonton Chien and Neveu Chat went back out to the field, and they were working on the sweet potatoes again. Neveu Chat, all he could think about was that pot of butter. He wanted to go back and get more, and then he thought, finally he turned to Tonton Chien, and he said, meow. Tonton Chien, I almost forgot. I know this sounds really weird, but I got asked by another family of chickens to come into town and be godfather for their child. Hello there. Hi. I can't believe, I'm really sorry, I forgot to tell you, but I did promise that I would be godfather for their child, and I ought to go, and I feel badly about leaving you in the field to do all the work. Is it okay? And Tonton Chien, well, it's a great honor to be godfather, so yeah, sure, you go ahead, and I'll work in the field by myself. Oh, thank you, meow, said Newbury. Well, he wasted no time. He walked down the path like he was going to town, but as soon as he was out of sight of the field, back of the house, through the window he went, and he went right for that pot of butter. He lifted up the banana leaf, and he just ate until only half of the butter was left. And he put the banana leaf on to try to make it look like nothing had happened. Cleaned off his little paws and whiskers. Out the window he went, back around down the path, back out to the field. Well, Tonton Chien saw him coming and said, "Oh, there you are, godfather to two godchildren. Now, how did the ceremony go?" And Neveu said, "Oh, it was beautiful. It was really beautiful." And he knew, he was prepared this time. He knew that Tonton Chien was going to ask him, "So, what's the name of your godchild?" And he said, "Well, my godchild, my second one, is called Half Gone." Half Gone? Yeah, Half Gone. Well, that's an unusual name, but congratulations, that's wonderful. Well, so they worked in the field for the rest of the day, and don't you know, the next day the same thing happened. Neveu was determined he was going to get the rest of that butter by one means or another. And so again, he pleaded that he had to go. He had another godchild that he had to be there for. He had been asked to be godfather again in town, and Tonton Chien was such a sweet older dog. He just, he let him go, and Neveu once more, he went around back and through the window, and he went right for that pot of butter. He lifted off the banana leaf and he ate every little bit until that pot was clean. There was no butter left whatsoever. He cleaned his little paws, cleaned off the butter off his whiskers. He put that banana leaf right back on top of the pot. Back out the window he went, and came just, down that road like nothing had happened. And Tonton Chien saw him coming and asked him how it all went, and asked him what the name of his third godchild was, and Neveu said, "And my third godchild is called All Gone." Well, they worked hard in the fields, and then the next day was Sunday. Oh, Tonton Chien was really excited. He gathered all sorts of sweet potatoes, and he made a nice big dinner. And then, of course, when he was ready to serve the meal, he went over to the corner where he'd put that pot of butter, and there was the banana leaf right on top. And what was his shock when he lifted the banana leaf to discover the pot was empty! Ooh, oh no! Well, while he had gone over to the pot of butter, Neveu knew what was coming, and he was nervous. So, cats being cats, not bravery not being their strong point, Neveu went right underneath the nearest bed and hid. He knew that the butter was about to hit the fan. And so Tonton Chien turned around. Neveu, someone has stolen all of our butter. It's gone. What happened? And Neveu said, "I don't know anything about that." And Tonton Chien said, "Well, Neveu, what are you doing under the bed?" I said, "We've been robbed. This is terrible. Come out from under there." "Oh no, I'm not coming up. I'm staying under here." And Tonton Chien got angry and he said, "Neveu, get out from under there. You gotta help us." And then Tonton Chien had a little epiphany. And he started thinking, wait a minute. Well begun, half gone, all... Hey, Neveu, have you been eating the butter? Did you eat all the... And Neveu was not about to cop to that one. He just yelled out, no, it wasn't me, it's your fault. You put the butter in a warm corner and it all evaporated. It melted and evaporated, it's gone. You see, there's a man at the door, he'll tell you right now. Oh, Tonton Chien, you shouldn't have trusted that cat. He turned, what, man at the door, where? He turned around to look and he went over to the door. Well, there was no man at the door waiting there, but that was just enough time for Neveu to come out from under the bed, on top of the bed, out the window, up the nearest tree. Tonton Chien went out. He barked and barked and barked, but that cat was not coming down. And ever since that day, the cats and dogs in Haiti, and frankly, I think the cats and dogs everywhere in the world have not been friends, because dog is still angry about that butter, and cat knows it. So that's the story of cat and dog.
Woo! Doria Hughes!